Hi, I'm Kerry. I'm a retired financial advisor. I ran one of the largest Ameriprise franchises in the United States up until 2005, and I stayed interested in the stock market and basically managed my own portfolio until 2019, when I decided I wanted to share the knowledge I had and that I was gaining by trading in the stock market. And now I want to share the breakthrough that I have discovered, and that is using artificial intelligence to help me make better investment decisions. The idea first struck me when Jensen Huang told me that someday I would have a AI agent. I thought it was a computer tower sitting over here that I would communicate with and work with. And I even called Dell and asked them when they could deliver it to me, and they haven't gotten back to me on that. So I took it upon myself to study further, and what I realized was I could build an AI agent using a large language platform if I could build a prompt that would ask the right questions about the financial status of a growth company. And in my mind, a growth company is a company that is growing their revenues. If you aren't growing your revenues and you aren't keeping up with inflation, you're basically dying. I also wanted companies that had recognized innovation and the power of AI and what it was going to do to our world, because I think it's going to be bigger than even the internet, the airplane, even fire. It's going to make a big difference in the world. So I wanted to identify the companies that were going to profit off of that and give me exponential growth. And when I say exponential growth, I would like to see my portfolio grow by more than 33% in any given year, thus pretty confident that it will double every 3 years. And so that's the track I went on starting about 6 months ago. Well, I made my first inquiry through Samantha. Samantha is my AI agent, and asked her to research Apple on March the 24th of this year. She did, and my prompt started to grow from about 5 lines to a page and a half as I put even more and more detail into the prompt of what I was looking for. And how I decided what I was looking for was I decided I want to find the next Amazon. I want to find the next Microsoft or Apple, or more recently NVIDIA. What did they look like 3 years before they exploded, and what was their path to the explosion? And then in the following 3 years, how did they implement the change that they made in the world? And how can I look at that and then apply it to stocks that I can find who are showing some of the same characteristics? And the primary characteristic is they're growing their revenue in excess of 20% the past 3 years, and are projecting to do the same in the next 3 years. And that's what Samantha was able to help me find. Then I asked her, okay, now we got to know, is there a TAM? Is there a total addressable market that they can absorb to give them continuing growth of this nature? And again, that prompt just kept getting deeper and deeper. Well, as I said, we did our first search on Apple in March of 2025. Well, as we built this, I now have over 60 stocks that she's done this research for. And what I always ask for is, what are you projecting the value or the price of the stock will be on January of 2026, 27, and 28? Because again, I want to double that in 3 years. So that's what she does, and now it's starting to kick in. We're up substantially year to date. I can't really share with you on this video because that's unsubstantiated claims, and I don't want to do that. So what I'm going to ask you to do is go to the link here and go to my landing page, and the first thing you're going to see is the performance we've put up for year to date, what we did in June, and what we've done so far in July. Now, then what I want to do is give you a look at exactly what we're doing so that you understand how AI-powered investing works. And then, so I'm offering you a free trial to come and look at our work, 14 days, and then you decide if this is something you want. I believe It's comparable to what you would get if you signed up for Goldman Sachs's growth portfolio. I'd ask you to look up what it would cost, what your entry fee is, and what it would cost you on an annual basis, and then compare it to what we're offering and see where you think you fit in and where you'll get the best value. Do that, and I think we can work together because, again, that's what I'm building. I'm building a community. I'm not going to tell you what to do. I'm going to share with you what I'm doing, and then I'm going to ask for your input because there are 6,500 or so stocks available. We need to, as a community, identify those that we think are going to grow and then go get it confirmed by Samantha, who has access to all the knowledge on all the stocks in the world. All we need to do is know the questions to ask. What are the right questions to ask that will give us confirmation that this is a growth stock and it's going to give us exponential growth over the next 3 years? And then we'll just keep pushing the date out and we'll just keep making money. Come take a look at my landing page, see what we've done so far, and see if this is something that you might be interested in getting involved in. Okay? Kerry Grinkmeyer, ex-financial advisor. I want to I really want to make a difference in your life. And if I can do that, then I've achieved my objective. Hope to see you at our Discord and then at one of our Friday Stock Talks.